Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, but I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're going to be speaking on Bronx rapper Kay Flock, who was just hit with a murder charge before Christmas. And we're going to be covering the new videos that have come out since then that are going to be used against him in this case. December 16th, 2021, police responded to a shooting in Harlem just before 10 in the morning.
Damn.
Arriving on scene, they
in
found
the AM
a
with it.
24-year-old male collapsed in front of a mini market, bleeding from gunshots to his back and neck. He'd be transported to a nearby hospital where he'd later die, and all that was left at the scene was shell casings, the victim's slides, and his blood that now stained the concrete.
Damn.
The next day, the victim's family spoke with the news, stating they believed this was a case of mistaken identity. The victim, 24-year-old Oscar Hernandez, did deliveries for Uber Eats and was described as a hard worker who didn't even know his killer. But how could they know that without knowing who did it? In the following days, NYPD Crime Stoppers would release a picture of a suspect, and soon after, the alleged killer was wanted for murder. December 23rd, only 7 days after the fatal shooting, NYPD arrested 18-year-old Kevin Perez, who's more commonly known as the Bronx rapper Kay Flock. He'd surrendered to detectives at the 30th precinct with his lawyer by his side, and the precinct was only a 2-minute walk from where the murder took place. According to police, the victim was sitting inside of a barber shop waiting to get a haircut when Kay Flock walked by, opened the door, and asked him what he was looking at. He got up and walked outside where the two began to argue before Kay Flock started to walk away, and it was at that time he pulled out a 9mm handgun and opened fire, striking the victim in the back and neck.
Damn.
Police believe the shooting was gang-related based on Kay Flock's documented affiliation to the Bronx-based Third Side Gang, which was mentioned in his probable cause to arrest.
Damn.
The next day, his lawyer would make a public statement on what took place, stating he's begun his own investigation and demands the video surveillance of the shooting be released, as NYPD had received a tip saying someone else was the shooter. A video would then make its way to social media going against the report given by the police. The camera belonging to the barbershop faced the entrance and shows 3 individuals walking. Just as they pass the barbershop door, the victim can be seen walking out in their direction. Now the police stated Kay Flock, who's believed to be wearing the jacket, opened the barbershop door before asking the victim, "What are you looking at?" The video shows this never happened. But a second angle shows Kay Flock looking back at the barbershop and stopping while appearing to be gripping something inside of his jacket. He motions his left hand down before walking away as the victim comes out of the barbershop seconds later.
He came out the barbershop. What did he come out there for?
Some type of interaction between Kay Flock and the man inside of the barbershop, and the fact that the family was told who the killer was before he was arrested makes me think it was those inside of the barbershop who identified Kay Flock. Another video would quickly go viral showing a man matching the suspect photo on FaceTime as he shows off where he's at and what he has on him. The video was taken on 150th, literally around the corner from the barbershop, and it's rumored that Kay Flock was on FaceTime with his ops, showing them he's on their block only moments before the shooting took place. Numerous ops would celebrate Kay Flock's arrest on social media, leaving many to believe
He on the block saying, "What's the fucking word?" I'm glad I ain't a street guy. I'm glad. Because I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm not for that. I'm not for the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool guy. You see my name?
who released the screen-recorded video. As for the victim, who was portrayed as only an Uber Eats delivery man, it's alleged he's a member of the Trinitarios, a Dominican gang that formed in the 90s on Rikers Island that gained nationwide attention after the brutal murder of a 15-year-old in the Bronx. The victim in this case went by Waska and was known as Honcho 10K on Instagram, where he can be seen inside of the same barbershop he lost his life at. While he might not have directly been one of Kay Flock's ops, it said Waska was heavily affiliated with the OYs from Sugar Hill, and Kay Flock let it be known multiple times he was OYK. K-Flock reps a hood known as Sevside that's based around 187th Street in the Bronx, although the police have him documented as a member of Third Side, which is based around 183rd. It isn't known as to why he was in Harlem, but more specifically, he was in the heart of the OY's hood and only a block away from where OY rapper E.Baby recorded his video Ready for War. What's even crazier is it looks like K-Flock was recording himself on the same steps E-Dot stood in this video. Since the shooting, E-Dot's Instagram bio would pay respects to Waska. Because of the surveillance videos, fans have taken to social media claiming self-defense for the 18-year-old rapper who was essentially running the Bronx drill scene. The only problem being self-defense is damn near non-existent in New York, and the same fans claiming self-defense most likely can't even name a New York self-defense case. Even if this took place in a stand-your-ground state where the use of deadly force is permitted, the victim was shot in the back, which raises the argument of how could you be in fear if he wasn't even facing you. He
could have said, I'm about to go grab pipe. You know what I'm saying? That's his
what other
argument.
evidence or statements are being used against K-Flock, but the probable cause to arrest stated he fired a 9mm, and the video of K-Flock in the same outfit shows a handgun with an extended magazine possibly chambered in 9mm. Charged with murder and criminal possession of a firearm, 18-year-old K-Flock faces the possibility of life in prison.
Life?
And may have ruined his career before it even started. Now I'm gonna be honest, it isn't clear how much evidence they have against him. The video of him allegedly on 150th Street, that shit doesn't look good. I don't know if they actually have.
Why would they give him life? That's what I'm trying.
The audio.
Yeah, he took somebody's life, but he trying to argue self-defense.
That, the source of where it came from. But at the end of the day, it isn't looking good. Most likely, he was identified by a statement. I'm assuming it came from somebody within the barbershop because they were able to tell the family who it allegedly was. And the family was like, why would he kill him? He doesn't even know him. So that right there is a red flag because that means somebody said, hey, K-Flock, you know what I mean? That's who did it, da-da-da. And that's what they used to arrest him. Everything else that comes after that is evidence that's literally emerged through the internet. If he was on FaceTime with one of his ops like, hey, I'm on your block, I got it on me, then it was the same ops that released that video. And there's videos of people on Instagram happy that K-Flock got booked. Now, to be 18 years old and your name is ringing in the streets like that, but more importantly, it's ringing in the music industry, I mean, he had an opportunity to blow up major. And what doesn't make sense in this case and how you can basically prove that this wasn't premeditated is the fact that he didn't walk up to the barbershop shooting, he walked past it. Right. He was aware of his surroundings. Not only that, but he's got on a Montclair jacket, a Miri jeans, and fucking unreleased Jordans. No one does hits like that. This kid's walking around comfortable in an area he really shouldn't be. Which makes it that much more confusing as to why the fuck he was there to begin with. But the video from the barbershop, it actually seems like the kid in the barbershop was the one that popped this off. Because K-Flock looked back and then did one of these. Like, I ain't worried about that shit. Before Buddy came out.
That's what I'm saying. He came outside, bro.
I don't know if he had a gun on him. They didn't say they recovered a gun from the body. But I don't know why the fuck you would walk out that confident. Because you can see other people exit the barbershop and then one dude runs back skipping with his cell phone, obviously calling 911. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I mean, this is literally what comes with drill. This is what the fans like. And then the fans are, oh no, self-defense, he gonna be good, he gonna come home. And the motherfuckers end up getting banned, but this is exactly what they want. And it's crazy because he was running it. He was running the Bronx drill scene. He was doing his fucking thing. His name was ringing. And he should be nowhere near any interaction like this.
Nah, he shouldn't.
But nobody's going to save you like you. And nobody's going to value you
Facts.
More than you value yourself.
Facts.
You want to be a shooter? That's what people want you to be. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Alright, peace, brother. Peace to y'all.